If you end up with one of these engines, one of your first things that you do is you ditch the airbox for a stage 1 filter to make it look better and run better and sound better. Then next thing you know, you're into a nice, beautiful side pipe exhaust. And after that, it runs amazing once you get it running, except for at the very top of the RPMs, you end up with this pop and the bang out of the exhaust and a blue flame about that long. And then you also find that when the engine is really, really cold, you have to put the choke on and you got to pull start it like 3 or 4 times before it finally fires up. If you're having those symptoms, it's time for a jet kit. And that's what we're trying out today. You can go absolutely bonkers on jets. I order from nrracing.com. This is basically every single size of jet that they sell on NR Racing. As you can see, I'm all kitted out here and sorted. But this has started showing up on Amazon, popping up with everything to do with these pod filters and these exhausts. Is this YAMAKATO, whatever it is, made in China jet kit. So I'm assuming they must have designed this for a 160 all the way to a 212 because they're advertising it as a stage 1 kit jet kit. But some of these are too small for a 208 or a 212 cc. And some of them are definitely a little on the big side for one of these. Although, once you had a cam in it and a few other things, I could see you ending up with these. But that's what we're going to try today and see if we can get this thing running right. So as it is right now, it will not start unless you choke the snot out of it. It is definitely cold. And so we're going to pop that open, throw a jet in. Now, if you've never done this before, really it's just a 10 millimeter. And a screwdriver. Ironically, this cheap Hart screwdriver from Wally World is the perfect size to fit right in there and unscrew those brass jets. And what you're after is the jet that's on the inside of this right here. So whatever you're working on, you have to find a screwdriver that'll fit up in through. Otherwise, you got to pull the whole carburetor to be able to work on it. We got the bowl pulled off of here and dropped down to the side. We got our jet out of the bottom of the carburetor. And it's interesting here, I double checked using my drill bit set. I'll post a link for these. Most of the time in the drill bit set that I linked to, the blue one is the stage 1 upgrade for most of these. And that actually works out just about right. The yellow one right here is what size we found that the jet from the carburetor was. For some reason it's unmarked, which gives us an 84. And the next one up fits on the blue, which tends to fit for most of our stage 1, and it's an 86. What's nice on these, and I was not expecting this, see if I can get this on video, is these are beautifully, right there, they are beautifully marked. Easy to see. So we're going to grab this, we're going to pop it in, and see if this thing will cold start without having to choke it. Amazon Jet Kit number 86, stage 1, no choke, cold start. Pretty close. It might. Nope. Okay. Half choke. Full choke. Half choke. Nope. Full choke. Alright, let's jump at one more jet. Amazon Jet Kit, size 89. No choke. Fuel on. Here we go. No. Half choke. Full choke. I think I'm going to go with that. It sounds way better. Now, if you made it to the end of this video, and you see somebody commenting down below about pilot jets and idle jets, you make sure you tell them to watch the end of this video. So here's the reality. Yes, it would start better if I was to put a number 20 pilot jet in it. At the end of the day, that's just starting it. It doesn't really matter as far as the actual outcome run out of me racing. It just plain makes it easier to start. If you'd like to pick one of these up, I will post a link to NR Racing's pilot jets that you can order. It's a number 20 size that you want. All you do is undo this and you pop that with a pair of pliers out, and then you punch it in, and it does take quite a bit of force sometimes. So you're probably better off to pull the carburetor off the engine to do it. But for the know-it-all that's in the comment section talking about pilot jets, yes, in all honesty, I probably should have upgraded it to a number 20. I'm not going to bother because this carburetor is getting phased out in probably the next couple of upgrades anyway. So I'm just going to leave it so that I can use it on other projects. But thank you. And right now, we're still just doing the ghetto governor delete on this engine. As you can see, there is a zip tie right there on the spring, which means all the governor and all the stock internals are still in there, turning 5,200 to 5,400 RPM on our tachometer. The next video is going to be doing the governor delete on this thing, and then we're probably going to follow that up with a Vevor torque converter. I know a lot of guys have said that they want to see me go up through all the staging and stuff while I'm at the track. The real reality is I can only do just so much. So, let's do the governor delete, let's put the torque converter onto it, and then we'll go from there. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope this was helpful to you.